go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome on into the Go Mode Podcast Twitch channel. My name is Westside Vandal. I'm here with Ricky of Kokiri.
Hello.
And we're joined by Tumble Talk on tracking and Math Girl, as always, restreaming. And we've got the Game 2 of these, the quarterfinal matchup here between AdirondackRick and Rascalnicough in the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup. And we'll be getting underway here shortly in this Game 2. Game 1, kind of a surprise. Rick actually dropped his first singles match of the entire cup. With just kind of some rough play, unfortunately, and a few kind of out-of-the-way items in the weird locations that tripped him up. So he chose MC Shuffle for the modifier, and we are underway. Looks like we've got different starting points here. Just a piece of card in Sanctuary, and a map in Link's house. Wait, I think I got that backwards. Rupee, how would a map be in Link's house? Oh wait, MC Shuffle. Duh. Also, I'm apparently red colorblind at the moment. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually not that. Before anybody panics. Tier 1 prize pool is 5 arrows. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I don't know if they heard you on the stream, Math, but yeah, I see that. Bombs in okay, cool. I'm just talking to myself.
Hookshot in
as usual.
Eavesdrop.
That is a pretty decent start there. And oh hey, let's just rifle through Uncle's wallet.
Yeah, he's dying. He won't need him anyway.
But your uncle recovers. Full heart container on the mushroom spot and a save and quit.
Well, he doesn't have any bombs to go into Kakariko Village. He's probably going to reroute to Castle, try to do south things.
Yeah. But the thing with that, though, is... I don't know. I kind of feel like you usually get bailed out bomb-wise if more often than not in Kakariko.
True, but I mean, like, I get the play. I get it. Like, I don't want to dip into bottom of the well twice just because, you know, I didn't get bombs in the first 3 chests.
Well, it doesn't look like he's getting bombs here either.
Oh, boy.
And Rick with the lumberjack check. And that's,
bombs.
Well, speaking of bombs, yeah. Uncle's bomb pack there.
There we go. Rascal gets 2 bombs. Yay.
3 bombs.
There we go.
4 bombs. All right. So both our runners now have bombs, and looks like they're going to be approaching Kakariko from different sides here. Ooh, race game.
10 arrows looked like.
Yeah.
It was an item with a number. That's usually trash.
Yep.
Library shelf has the mirror.
Oh dear. Oh boy. Hello. That is what we like to call a problem. Because it's pretty likely we're going to need that mirror at some point or another. And that is the Compass of Turtle Rock. So, as already kind of pointed out in chat, what Map Compass Shuffle means to our runners is it's kind of like a mini key sanity. Dungeon keys and big keys are still locked through their respective dungeons, but the dungeon map and the compass has been thrown out into the regular item pool. What the map does is determine what the actual prize is for completing the dungeon, as we find blue mail in Grandma's shack there. The map allows you to determine pendant or crystal, and the compass, since it's normally worthless in rando, gives you an item count, an in-game item count.
Which, for these experienced players, is probably just as useless.
Yes, true.
Bottle in the Thieves' Den.
Aha! All right. And anything in Kakariko well so far? Not
Nope.
really.
And there's the bombs that would have bailed him out. That's
Yep.
probably not feeling good.
Nope. And still a little bit short on rupees for the bottle vendor, but I think he'll get enough here from down below. All right. So, yeah, that's the number one thing I see trip up runners in Map Compass Shuffle from what I've seen so far is not realizing the item counts have increased by 2 from all the dungeons, with the exception of Hyrule Castle, which is increased by 1 because of not having a compass.
Right, right.
Speaking of maps, the map of Hyrule Castle. Oof.
Bottle Merchant decided to be Tingle today.
Yeah, and provide us with useless information because, yeah, we don't really need to know where Hyrule Castle is. Thank you, though. All right, so what's that sick kid gonna show us for our bottle today? The Bloomerang. Nice.
So Kakariko Village was pretty dry. Bottle, Blue Mail, Boomerang, and that was it.
Yep. So we'll see what South Shore has in store for us. And Rascal's gonna get there first, simply by virtue of Rick having to do Tavern real quick here. Kind of curious as to. Oh wait, Rick's going and doing like Library Ledge and whatnot. That's right. I was like, why is Rick not immediately saving and quitting? I forgot he came from the north. All right. So the dam is drained for Rascal. What has been hiding at the bottom of the reservoir? That's one very, very soggy compass.
Probably broken.
Yep. And
a
single green rupee. Oof. All right. Ooh, a Gina check from Rascal here? I mean, this is probably the earliest Agina I've seen in a long time. As Rick now doing South Shore as well. Yeah, it's a very interesting call, but if it pays off, it could pay off huge because, yeah, like you're going to be coming here for a while if you don't do it right now. Just seems to be kind of one of those places you don't really check until you absolutely have to.
Yeah, and it
does not pay off. And Rick leaving that compass behind and heading over to Mini Moldorm Cave here. Which is, I assume, where Rascal would be heading. Yep. Also, if I remember correctly, this is a bit of a change from the usual for Rick as well, because I seem to remember him favoring going to Eastern really early. But I could just be confusing Moon Pearl. That's not confusing. That is quite clearly the Moon Pearl. I could be confusing him with somebody else. And the Red Meringue as well.
Yeah, he might be also altering his strategy just after what happened in the last race.
Yeah.
Possibly. I didn't see the last race, so I'm not clear on his strategies.
It's possible, although he basically kind of admitted that he didn't want to blame his performance on this, but he was entering game one just on the back end of a bad winter storm. So he had to deal with driving home in said storm, and he was losing power. Like his neighbor lost power mid-race, like his actual next door neighbor.
Ooh,
so he was sitting there like, oh. So he had a bunch of different things. First sword in Ice Rod Cave.
Which Rascal's going to as well, so he won't be going swordless.
Nope. So again, I'm just putting that out there for information. Rick was adamant that this was not. He was not blaming his performance on those, but
Still not the best racing conditions.
nope. All right, and here's the Eastern play from Rick. Not that that's surprising because they really don't have a whole lot of other places to go at the moment.
No, they do not.
It would be basically front of escape, and hope they find a fire source or a glove.
Got Octorok treating Rick nasty.
Yep. All right, so
Rascal
bomb.
doing front of escape.
Okay, got it up in time. Green Pendant Thieves Town today. That's the other. Yeah. So that's the other thing about Map Compass Shuffle and Key Sanity. Is talking to Sahasrara there will tell you where the Green Pendant is. And later on, in the Dark World bomb hut that replaces Link's house, the bomb crafter will tell you what the 5-6 crystals are that you need to unlock the big bomb.
Which they do in any mode, but it's far more useful in MC or Key Sanity Shuffle since we don't have the maps to show us where the prizes are.
True. Alright, looks like Rascal is going to make the escape play here, whereas Rick is forging on ahead into Eastern Palace.
Which is a good play. There are 2 extra items in here in this mode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as painful a double dip as it would be otherwise.
Alright, so we'll see which play pays out in the end. Music does not give it away in this mode. Oh, that's the flippers in Escape for Rascal.
Nice.
So yes, the dungeon music is randomized in this mode. Alright, so Rick found the big key of Eastern, and there's the compass of Eastern. Alright, and first shield and escape for Rascal. NY Rambler in chat pointing out, if we find either of the second sword or cape, you could probably give pretty strong consideration to doing Agadem 1. Of course, as Matt Cap also points out, we need the lamp. That's the flute in Eastern for Rick.
Alright, so that opens up Death Mountain.
Indeed it does.
With the hookshot, take him to Paradox Cave.
I think Rascal just had a death warp taken from him by that heart refill.
Oh.
F to pay respects. The reason why people never read hints in races anymore is because, for the most part, they're disabled. And for the most part, I mean pretty much by default. You have to go out of your way to turn hints on nowadays, because they are waiting a rework in the next major version of the randomizer. Or at least that's what I've heard. I am not I am not privy to any inside information, but I heard that they were planning a rework of them in V32. And there's a map for Turtle Rock.
So, Eastern Palace making itself just as useful as it ever is with a compass and map inside.
Yeah. I hate you, math. I'm just gonna put that out there. That'll teach me to say things that I've overheard without any actual factual basis to back them up. Flippers were in Escape. That's green, I believe, on the bottle refill from the Waterfall Fairy.
That was blue, I thought, but
Oh, okay. I
I
continue
wasn't
to be
paying
colorblind.
attention.
Oh, nope,
Rick
you're right. That was
activates his
blue.
flute.
All right.
Compass on the ledge, and doesn't have the money for Zora, unfortunately.
And insert your memes about birds here. And Rick is gonna do the Dark Old Man rescue here. Might as well. Well,
Not necessarily, because they give a potential access to Swamp Palace and Ice Palace, so they're not paying off right now, but they may pay off later.
And as our restreamer points out, we do not know what the King of Scams has, and technically we don't need the flippers for the King of Scams. We just need gloves, which we still haven't found. All right, here's the Dark Old Man rescue for Rick. Out comes the hook shot to deal with the murder squirrels. Old man, 50 rupees. You know, that's a nice little prize there. All right, Rick has the hook shot out, and he is gonna go ahead and go up to Spectacle Rock real quick first. Good call, Matt Cap. Rascal following behind to Eastern here. Nothing on top. And nothing inside. Now watch me pull a rabbit out of this cave. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm proud of that one too. Going across the bridge to East Death Mountain now is Rick. Oh, the Death Squirrels being a little bit kinder to Rick there on East Death Mountain than they were on West Death Mountain. Hammer glove here for sure. Either that
or second sword / cape / lamp.
Yep. Bombs. Piece of heart. And into the top part of Paradox Cave we go, with its 5 chests. Bloomerang out.
Lamp.
There's the lamp. Oh dear. He's getting ready for a rage bombing here. Map of Palace of Darkness. And the Master Sword!
I got.
Woo!
Is it just me, or is Aga 1 a lot more frequent nowadays?
Ooh, you're not wrong. Ooh, lads, okay. Rick just like
island.
Rick is just like, I'm doing Spiral Cave right now anyway. I don't care if I know it's an Agaseed. I'm just gonna get this check out of the way now.
Yeah, very necessary. Last time I orphaned Spiral Cave, it had the Titans Man, and I didn't get them forever, so yeah.
Meanwhile, the important items, Oro, Hookshot was in the Lost Woods. Moon Pearl was in Mini Moldorm Cave. Our first sword was in Ice Rod Cave, and Blue Mail and Bottle were in Kakariko Village. And oh yeah, Flippers were in Front of Escape.
And Ether was in Spiral Cave. they don't have the money for Zora, so it's a question of, like, do you want to farm the 300 rupees? Or just do Aga 1?
And okay, a good point from chat. That lamp opens up the back of escape as well.
Very true. Very true.
So we could very well see the seed really troll us here, because it would have to be exactly 2 gloves or a glove and a hammer, but it could still happen. Is Rick setting up the death warp this early?
Yeah.
Oh, he's stealing the key to go to the back of escape.
Interesting.
Oh, hello. That's a play and a half. That is a play and a half, and I'm kind of solidly in favor of this, honestly. Kind of solidly. Just you know, really standing up for my beliefs here. Yeah. All right. Dark Cross, piece of heart. Hup. Okay. And as Rick makes his way to the back here. And he's going to be bombing out shortly.
Let's see. Small
Small
key.
key. Map.
Oh.
Ganon's Tower.
Oh.
The Ganon's Tower.
Wow. Wow.
A plus. A plus troll. Oh my god.
I haven't seen a back of escape that worthless. Whew.
Oh, Rick?
He's got the
Oh, he's
flippers.
gonna do the
doing those
flippers checks, yeah. I'm sorry, but I just love how it was not just any map and compass, but the map and compass to Ganon's Tower.
Yep.
Oh man, that's some quality stuff right there. Okay, Rascal receiving his Master Sword.
And since Rascal's already done the flipper checks and front of escape, he's likely to try to do back of escape and then Aga 1 immediately?
I mean, he doesn't really have any other option unless he really wants to farm 258 rupees somehow. Restreamer brings up a good point. It will indeed help with the Gen's Tower Big Key guessing game, because I am prone to losing track of what count we're on that.
This is true.
And speaking of the tracker himself points out that Rascal will only be able to do Dark Cross at the moment because the other small key is locked in the back of Escape, which
this is true.
You have no other way to access.
That's right, he didn't steal the key.
Yep. Granted, in our case, we know that's a blessing, but
yes.
Honestly, he'll probably check it the second he gets gloves, and then be really sad real quick.
Alright, Rick going back to the castle.
Yep.
And Rascal right behind him.
Yep. All right. So Rick's going to have a slight lead here. Rick. Oh, he's going to do the rest of the escape checks.
Oh. Wow, Rascal does Dark Cross. Determined to last location Ago.
Yep. Even though the seed has been screaming Aga 1 since Paradox Cave, they're just
and
like,
in
nope.
Rascal's case, you know, there's only one check he can do, and it's not going to give him Dark World access, even if it was the hammer or glove. Well, the glove, maybe?
Alright, so there's that piece of heart. I would have kind of... and there's Rascal finding out the bad news. Hammer and Zora, gloves and Hera. Wow. Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's possible.
If that happens, you'll just hear the me providing the audio to Damon Gant's breakdown animation from Phoenix Wright 1. I will just start clapping and clapping and clapping until I fall over dead. Alright. Rascal gonna be the first to go into Aga 1 here. I wonder if Rick's about to receive the troll refill here. Okay. That would have been hilarious. Not for Rick, but for us personally. Alright. So there's the death warp from Rick. Rascal passed the 2 gold ball and chains and is about to receive his first key. Yeah, as you said, Ricky, we've been seeing a fair few Aga 1 seeds in this Challenge Cup. Don't know if that's just RNG being RNG, or if that's been kind of an uptick in V31, because I haven't really looked at that, like that big data dump from the other week. But yeah, it's been interesting to see. Math pointing out that he's restreamed a fair portion of these races, which, you know, fair. All right. Oh, I just now realized stun prize is bombs today. It's nice.
That's convenient. Oh, Rick takes a fall.
Oof. In one of the more annoying rooms to take a fall in, too. That's always fun.
Kills the guard in vengeance.
Alright. Rascal, I think, was looking for just one more heart there and accidentally picked up the green rupee pot. Alright, so since we're nearing it here, 0 to 15, how many blue balls do you think we see? Whoop. It's whenever the bot knows West is on Tom's. Wow. Wow. William Flagg betting that somebody misses 2 opportunities to get Aga 1. Wow. Wow. Bunch of savages in chat tonight. Well, there's 0 so far. still at 0. Because this is... Yeah, still at 0.
Oh, wow.
That was 4 blue balls. So how Aghanim 1 works is there's 5 positions in each phase. The first is guaranteed to be an energy ball. The second, third, and fourth have a 50-50 chance of being either a hittable energy ball. That was a 0 blue ball Aghanim 1, which is remarkably kind considering this is a required Agha 1. Even though the fight's over, I'll go ahead and finish explaining. So there's 5 parts to each kind of rotation. First one's guaranteed a red ball you have to hit. Next 3 are 50-50 shot of being red or blue. And then the 5th is always a lightning bolt.
Rascal, you don't have a glove.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, those flippers coming in handy here. He's going to go ahead and check Catfish out. Oh, that's.
No, Rascal, hook shot. Oh, okay.
Oh, buddy. To be fair, as you all just heard, I made the same mistake that he just did.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We're catching up a little bit by virtue of not forgetting that he does not have a glove. All right.
Heart piece on the bumper ledge.
Okay, so we're not going to need the cape for that reason. Alright.
And Rascal looks like he's going straight to Skull Woods.
Fair play. This becomes a bit more important, as pretty much all dungeons do in Map Compass Shuffle, by virtue of basically doubling its item pool from 2 to 4. Starting from the back and working his way to the front, as much as possible anyway. I'm not sure why he isn't using Ether to take care of these Gibdos, but you do you. Not happy, apparently, with a small key being in that chest. A couple of rage slashes there. Meanwhile, Rick has found a piece of heart in Skull, the other part of Skull here, and not much else yet that I've spotted.
No, not
that's
much.
Another small key.
He might have found the big key, but I missed it.
Well, there's the second item, which is a red big 20, and he did indeed find the big key here. So we're going to see the bomb jump. Let's see if we can dig that third item out.
It's just a map.
Map of Desert Palace, okay.
So, Skull Woods was a bust?
Yep. Until we have to come back for 5-6 crystal leading to something else.
Right.
Calling it Kappa. Alright, so into the village of outcasts goes Rick. C-shaped house check. Red mail.
Alright, nice. Rascal, you don't have the glove.
Oh man, Rascal, buddy. Matt Cap calling for the pain of a 250 rupee grind simply to avoid Aga 1. Whew. Yeah, and I honestly, if I'm these runners, I definitely consider doing a Thieves Town dip here. And there's our Zora money in the brewery, by the way.
Yeah, and there goes Rascal doing the dip, and Rick right behind him.
Yep. So, Thieves Town, a 6-item dungeon now with Map Compass Shuffle on. Plus, being the green pendant does mean we do have access to a 7th item. Now, granted, we do not have the hammer as of yet, so there's a very high probability that one of those 6 items is hammer locked. Which is why our restreamer just monka-essed, because this is a hammerless Thieves Town dip. Which never feels good if there's something in that big chest.
No, it doesn't. Though there was one steed where the hammer was in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
So that racer was not feeling good about that.
I mean, why would you? Alright. There's the bow!
Whoa!
So that's rather important. It looks like Rascal's just gonna take a death to reset his health here. Can't say I blame him. Not that far of a walk back, and you preserve that blue you got from the ferry for something else.
Oh, he's not doing the back, he's just taking off.
Okay,
Well,
interesting.
Rick continues to the back.
Okay.
I mean, it's hammerless TT. I can't really blame either of them for their decisions here. Bit of a coin flip.
Yeah. Of course, this is just like confirmation / recency bias for me. The last seed I actually personally played ended up having something in the big chest in Thieves Town. Now, granted, that was the bow for me, but seeing somebody leave, and it was a green pendant turtle or Thieves Town too. So seeing somebody leave green pendant Thieves Town with items in the back, okay. All right, big game here. $20 digs so far. 24 digs from the boots! Oh dear. So Rascal's gonna be able to zoom around the map for a bit. Okay, there's the shovel on Chumpy. That's
Is this random?
interesting. Alright. Rick has to do the kill 'em all method of opening the doors there. Oh, that's a good point. Those boots unlocked the mirror, because this was Naga 1 seed, and the mirror is on the library ledge. That's Tempered Sword in Blind Cell.
That's a nice find. It's going to make the bosses easier. Not blind.
Hype Cave, more like Gripe Cave, by the way. Rick almost forgets about the gloves and then realizes goes the other way. And Rascal, I would not be surprised if this is an immediate. Yep, he's heading immediately for the. Never mind, he's heading for Bonk Rocks because of course he would be. Why wouldn't he?
Well, Lumberjack was just bombs anyway. It's the library he wants to get
It's
to.
the library. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting my stuff all confused now. The blind store is certain death. Oh boy.
But Rascal didn't check Lumberjack. Rick did, so.
Alrighty.
Very nice blind fight.
And that's a big 20 and the green pendant. So we do still have the specter of whatever is in the Thieves Town big chest. And for Rascal, the specter of what could be on that green pendant. So we'll see what Rick decides to do here. So Rascal is going to go ahead and use that shovel on the dig spot here on his way to the library ledge. But first he's going to get bodied by the guard. Yeah.
Well, Rick's gonna get his boots in a second here.
Yep. In a bunch of seconds because 24 digs, fun.
Just a heart piece on the dig spot.
All right. There's those boots. And there's the runaway from Rick. And there's the mirror for Rascal. Alright, so Tower of Hera, 6 crystal. And I believe that was an...
Yeah, I believe it was crystal as well.
Yep. Just a regular old non-red crystal though, so... Rascal's gonna immediately take that mirror and head up to said tower. Is that shovel even randomized?
Total Rock
Yep.
is the other 5/6 crystal according to the Super Bomb shop.
Okay. So we'll be looking for both those rods today. Rick getting the lowdown on what is a gripe cave. And there's Quake Medallion. Oh, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see a Harapot here from Rascal? He's certainly trying. He is certainly trying.
You think spin speed?
Yep, there is a setup for this. I don't know it, but there is a super spin speed setup for this. There it is! There's the Harapot.
Whoa, okay.
I think... Oh! How about you just do that again? Yeah, okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah, he's lost the chest.
Map of Thieves Town, thank you.
Rick gets his mirror.
Rascal, meanwhile... ooh, that's... Okay, I keep forgetting how the whole layouts work here, sorry. I'm also kind of surprised Rascal has the hookshot in the boots, could easily do it that way, but may not know it, and also is... Oh wait, skipping it because that's the big chest and he doesn't have the big key.
Right.
That's... kind of spicy in Map Compass Shuffle, not gonna lie. Because remember, this Tower of Hera now has 4 items in it instead of just 2. So there's double the likelihood that there's an item in that chest.
Moldorm goes down without a hitch.
10 arrows and a crystal. So first crystal blood at 44 minutes into the sea.
Oh, he's going back in for the basement, looks like.
Yep.
And Rick is right behind him.
So, you know, yeah, it did look flashy and it was pretty cool, but I'm still just I don't think I Herapot in this situation. With it being a map compass shuffle.
Yeah, and Rick doesn't. He's going straight downstairs.
Yep. Granted, the point for me personally is moot because I can't do any Herapot, so both of our runners get the coffee break. So now is a good time to... Oh, well, Rascal's finished with his. Well, I mean, I suppose we know this is the big key, so I could have continued with the plugs like I was planning on. And there's still traversal to go. So you know what? Here we go. You're watching this race on the Go Mode Podcast Twitch. Don't forget to follow both the Go Mode Podcast and our runners. If I could type, that would be great. Hold on. There we go. Our runners, our restream team, and don't forget about the podcast available at gomodepodcast.com or anywhere podcasts are available. And don't forget about the Discord with that bi-weekly seed, updating every time a new podcast episode comes out. Rascal Herapotting again. And getting a big 20 for all of that effort. Feels bad. Oh, I forgot to plug the Discord. There we go. And Rascal, I believe, is going to... Oh, he's going to use
going back to the Dark
warp.
World. We still don't have any glove.
Yep.
46 minutes in, no glove.
Oh, trying to spin speed. Although he could have just as easily hook speeded.
Oh, Rick taking a nasty fall.
Ooh. And a mirror. Oh, yeah, Palace of Darkness play for Rascal here. All right.
Palace of Darkness along with Eastern Palace thanks to the bow and the mirror.
Yep. A lot of items available here. Again, because of the +2.
Yeah, it's MC Shuffle, so there should be a item on Armos.
Yep. And the thing I was about to point out there is we don't have that hammer, so pod is not full clearable yet.
Rick, also have it show that bumper in Tower of Hera.
Oof. Oh. Rascal, meanwhile, decides to run face first into an electrified jelly orb. Whoops. Right. Once again. Oh, Rick, buddy. Oh, that feels horrible. Rick takes a fall to Moldorm down the middle hole.
Yeah, both runners had difficulty of Tower of Hera this run.
Yep, there's Bombos.
That's
So
all
we
3
have-
medallions.
Yep. Oro, we should technically know. Both runners have found the map to Palace of Darkness. We have not seen a map check in the Dark World from either runner, though. Closest thing we've come is Rick did talk to the big bomb vendor. Moldorm is just not taking any of Rick's garbage right now.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Rick is just
Oh, my
done with Moldorm's garbage. There we go. Yep. All right, flute out for Rick. Okay. Nothing much emerging from Palace of Darkness besides that Bombos medallion just yet, but Palace of Darkness is a pretty slowly developing dungeon in non-key sanity due to the amount of setup you kind of have to do key-wise. All right, bombs out for Rascal. Bombs open that big chest door there. 300 rupees. So that's
see the green turn in.
3 out of 7, I believe. Green turn in is a
The glove! Oh no!
Oh dear! Oh dear me. That is
Rascal
big
needs to get to
problem
Thieves'
for Rascal.
Town.
That is a big problem for Rascal.
Yeah.
Yeesh. You have found the compass of Skull Woods. Hooray. So that's 4. And that's 5 right there.
Rick's going to Catfish right now.
Yep.
Probably routing Zora while he's there. He has the money.
And that's second bottle there for Rascal.
And that's it for Pod.
Yeah. All right. So what do the grumpy fishes have for us today? Catfish. With the hammer!
The hammer!
Matt, you called it! Oh no! Oh, that's a big problem for Rascal.
Oh boy.
Unless he immediately heads to Thieves' Town, he's gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well, and even if he does, he has a double dip of Pod to do while Rick gets the full clear at first shot.
This is a valid point. All right, what's Zora got for us? The other glove!
Well.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wow. So the glove was on Zora the entire time. If they had farmed the rupees, they would have had the glove.
Whoo! Still an Agam required seed because we needed the Dark World access, but oh
Wow.
my goodness! Whoo! First glove was on
The green pendant
green
turned
pendant
into
turned in.
Thieves' Town.
Oh my goodness!